Hey my friend, this is Darnell Clarke, your industry expert in this career game, the answer man. Hey, your coach. Hey, so today is special. You've always gave me questions, so these are the questions that you have asked me. This series of discussion, this video is all around answering your questions. So stay tuned. Hey my friend, this is Darnell Clarke again, the answer man. Hey, today's topic for you who are my subscribers, my email subscribers, you are the ones that blessed me so by giving me your name and email address, and I gave you a 3-part series. So I'm treating you a little bit different than anyone else. At the end of all my videos or the beginning of my videos, I always said that if you have any questions, ask me the questions and the answer man will give you the answer. This video is to answer your questions. So before I showed you all the questions, so I'm gonna go line by line, question by question, and answer your questions. And so since I can't see close up because of my age, I gotta use my glasses. so the very first question is, do you think the market has changed significantly in the way people look for jobs? And what is the average amount of time people are staying on jobs? All right, so let me answer that question. It's a two-parter. The first part is, do you think the marketplace has changed significantly in the way people look for jobs? Yes. See, back in the day, what you had to do was go on to Monster, Career Builders, even a company's website, find an opportunity, sit at home and shoot resumes into the dark and just wait for somebody to call you or email you. Man, that is a difficult way of looking for employment now. You all submitted resumes before and it winds up in a black hole. You frustrated, you depressed, you disappointed that a company never contacted you back. Nowadays, your job search has to be an active job search. No longer can you sit back, shoot your resumes at those type of job boards. Now, remember this topic, this term, people hire people. You have to get your resume in front of a hiring authority by using LinkedIn. LinkedIn is your best friend, and you have to customize every resume to every position. And the second question part of is that what is the average amount of time people are staying on jobs? See, gone are the days you able to work at a company 10, 15, 20 years. The Bureau of Labor Statistics in 2016 showed that the average lifespan of a job is only 3 to 5 years. And for the first time in our country's history in 2016, more people quit their jobs than got laid off. So you always have to be in a job search mode because you will never know how long you're going to be on a job. You, my friend, and this whole country is turned into a job hoppers, a country of job hoppers. I don't call them job hoppers. I call them free agents. We have become a nation of free agents. And so the lifespan of a job is only 3 to 5 years. Second question, I don't need my glasses. How do I respond to a hiring manager when they ask me a salary requirement? Question, during an interview, and how do I ask my boss for a raise? I just put a video out there on salary. It's coming out. It might be out before you even see this, but if it's not out yet, it will be coming. But let me address your question right now. How do I respond to a hiring manager when they ask me a salary question? Hey, first things first, do your homework, find out what the job and what your value to the marketplace is worth. You go to salary.com, even LinkedIn.com, Glassdoor.com to find out what is this job valued at and what are you valued at to the marketplace. With that information, when they ask you the salary question, don't hold back. Give them what you are looking for that position. You have not because you ask not. And don't give them no range. Give them one number, because that's what the marketplace says that your value is, right? And it says that also, the second part, how do I ask my boss for a raise? To ask your boss for a raise is about value. Remember this term, above and beyond. You gotta show your boss that you've been through above and beyond a call of duty. This is what I was supposed to do at this level. This is what I actually got done, and you have to prove it by, creating a document that has all that information. You must capture it and put it before your hiring manager. That is the only way you will be able to get a salary increase. You have to show that you did above and beyond the normal call to duty. The next question is, what is the best skill to have in today's marketplace? Hey, the best skill to have in today's marketplace is public speaking. Doing what I'm doing now. Able to go in front of a camera or a body of people, or maybe just one person, and explain your point of view. Able to explain and talk about what you believe in. You able to take an audience and take them through a whole series of questions and answers, presentation. 95% of all Americans hate public speaking. They rather chop off their right arm, actually this right arm, chop off their right arm instead of going before somebody in a public speaking situation. I was like that too. It took me a long time to understand and to be confident to go before an audience and do public speaking. But the way you do it is that you got to keep doing it. And the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. Public speaking and ability to sell your ideals is the number one skill in today's marketplace. That's the fourth question. What techniques do you use to advance one's person in your career? What can you use to advance your career? I call it the PIE principle. P-I-E. P for performance, I for image, and E for exposure. P for performance, I for image, and E for exposure. See, when I was working for GE, I thought all I needed to do was be a high performer. But to get to a high level is almost not anything to do about performance. It's really all about sponsorship, and who knows you, and who knows your work, and who you know. P for performance. You gotta excel at a supreme level. I, you gotta have a professional image. And E, you gotta have the exposure. That means you gotta go after projects that nobody else wants. You gotta go after hard projects. You gotta put yourself out there for high risk and high rewards. If you come to work and just do what everybody else does, and you follow the herd, then you won't ever get the opportunity for advancement. Go against the herd and engage the PIE principle. Number 5, over the course of the GenX'ers career, how many companies on average will they have? Listen, GenX'ers and Millennials, you're going to have more jobs than you can ever imagine. See, baby boomers from the age of 18 to 65, they roughly had 12 jobs. Oh, no, not you, my friend. You're going to have double that. You're going to have somewhere between 20 and 25 jobs in your career. Get used to it. You got to be able to identify opportunities going forward. Excuse me. So, Gen Xers, 15 to 20 jobs in your career. Millennials, 20 to 25. Next question. How can you grow when a manager, excuse me, how can you grow when you have a disengaged leader? When I was in GE, I had a disengaged leader. And so what I had to do was make sure I cross all my T's and dot all my I's. And when you have a disengaged leader, you got to put action plans before them. You got to tell them what you are going to do, have weekly or monthly touch basis. What are you going to do and how you're going to do it? And you got to give it to them. You got to give it to them so they know exactly what you are doing. So if they give you opportunity to do something different, at least you know. But if they're not engaging you whatsoever, you got to engage them. And you got to keep engaging them, even if it doesn't feel comfortable for you. Next question is, what is the best way to negotiate an interim increase? This is the same type of salary request. You got to go above and beyond the call of duty. And you have to show your manager, this is what I was supposed to do. This is what I actually have done. And actually you have written it down and get a feedback 360 loop by getting other people that you actually engaged with to say that you have done that and you have did extremely great job. That is the only way, above and beyond the normal call of duty, to get raises. And the last question is, my biggest frustration when learning about the employment game is how to have a job security. The job market is not secure like it used to be. Yes, you are absolutely right. Gone is the job security. The pact between employer and employee is over. Loyalty with your employer and loyalty to the employee is gone. They will fire you in a heartbeat or lay you off, and you will quit in a heartbeat. There is no security. Security is you be a free agent and develop within you supreme performance that the marketplace wants so you can go to the highest bidder. That's your security, where you are able to become the best at what you do. I call it the 100 ground ball rules. Take 100 ground balls, know what you need to do and keep doing it so you could become great at it. And once you become great at your job, you won't care about job security. So there you go, my friends. I answered every question that you put before me. And now, as always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to it. If you like this right here, like this and send this video to your friends and family. And as always, if you have any more career related questions, ask me the questions and I will give you the answer. This is Darnell Clarke, your industry expert in this career game, the answer man who just answered all your questions, saying I'll see you the next video. Until then, be blessed. Bye.